I am Christina Suter, and this is the Real Estate Breakthrough Show, where we talk about the reality of real estate, the mindset you need in order to face the reality of what it is, and tips and tricks to get you moving forward in investing. I am your host, Christina Suter. What are you developing internally, either for yourself or externally in your portfolio?
I'm very much on the internal path right now.
That's great.
So, and I just turned 40 in December 23rd. So
You're a pup, Micah. You're
I know
younger
it's
than I
a
am,
pup.
babe.
It's not an old thing. However, it's very much, I pay attention to transitions. And I was reading a lot about the 30 to 41, especially for men. And Carl Jung's quote hit me, right? Until you're 40, everything's just research. And I was like, okay, this is really interesting.
Yeah.
And however, I went through a very odd time in my 30s. So this might be a longer answer you're ready for.
It's okay. I'll make time for it. I want to hear it.
Let me go way back. So I was born to a couple of parents who joined a Y2K doomsday cult. So if you're not sure what that is, it was a bunch of folks. This was in 1988 when they joined it. So 12 years before the year 2000, people literally thought the world was going to end in the year 2000. So that's what I was raised in. At about when I was 15, all that stuff didn't work out, obviously. And when you're in one of these and it doesn't, everything does end. The world does end. It just does not look like what they were telling you it looked like. And that left me in a place where I was just kind of on my own for the most part. I definitely didn't trust my parents anymore. Like, I was just like, what in the world? And I went through this period where it was just like, okay, dude, you're going to go and figure this out. Well, when I hit my 30s and real estate really started picking up, I hired my first performance coach. And in working with him, he started to help me unravel, like, dude, you got a lot of stuff in there that you got to solve, man. Like, you absorbed a very interesting environment and you don't even know what you don't know at this point about why you do what you do when you do it. And that is the question I was obsessed with in my 30s. Why am I the way I am in all the ways I am? I had to go figure it out. And that's what I spent that time doing. In the closure of my 30s to my 40s, I found what I was looking for, which was that just peace. I found peace inside where I feel stable. I don't feel tossed by life's waves. Like, I just feel in a good, calm spot. And that is my big focus going forward, especially in 2026 is, all right, man, you went through a lot for a long time. You took the amount of time you needed to create that foundation so that things won't fall apart on you again, and moving into life now where, all right, grow from here, be intentional about it. Don't just believe things to believe things. Don't just assume, like, be aware of what's going on because you know what happens if you don't. And that's like the day you come to grips with the fact that you believed with all your heart things that were completely not true, that is a startling moment. Like, you lose trust for yourself for a long time. And that's really what that was about, was rebuilding self-trust to, okay, I got me. I'll show up for me when I need me the most. I can trust in me now. And here we go. And that's really been the shift here the last few months, is creating that stability. When that deal, and the deal you asked about at the beginning, that was just last year. That wasn't that long ago when that happened, but it was all during this kind of cascade effect of life. Like, okay, here's where you are. What do you want to focus on? Where are you going? So I kind of did a reset. This year is all about stability, created a 5-year plan for the amount of land I want to own at that period of time. And now just the daily tasks of reset, right? Move into life from a place now where my mentor calls it role-based living. And I've really embraced it, where when I'm on a podcast, I'm on a podcast. I'm right here. When I'm with my kids, I'm dad. I'm right there. When I'm husband, I'm husband. But really making sure whatever I'm doing right then, be there for it. Don't have multiple roles at one time. That's what drives you crazy. And that's my big focus, really, is just being there for each little moment